I briefly talked about this hero in today's stream, but let's just make a dedicated video and explain you a couple of things regarding this new hero. So first of all, yes, he's a hero with the indestructible buff, and that's a very positive aspect, though you still have to take in consideration that this hero is exclusively only for army. I'm going to explain you that in a second. So from my perspective, yes, does Top War need a hero like this? Absolutely yes, especially for the newer players which no longer have access to Striker or Shinji. They definitely need a hero with indestructible buff. So from this perspective, let's have a look at his preparation skills. So he's giving you a 40% indestructible just for one round, and that's why all these heroes with the indestructible buff tend always to be on top of your priority list when it comes down to the level 5 exclusive skill, because yes, you guessed it right, the level 5 exclusive skill will gonna give you one more round of indestructible buff, and also on top one more attack. So the active skill is the one telling us this hero will only gonna hit if you are using it with army heroes. So after every regular attack coming from exclusively the army units, there's a chance to trigger 3 attacks that does randomly 130% damage. But there's also another thing which we also have to mention regarding this hero, and that is his passive skill, which is every time this hero triggers his skill, all your units, very strange here because he only hits from the army units, all the units will gonna get a 5% damage decrease, and this can go all the way up to 40%. Now let's stop a moment right here for several reasons. So for every time he's gonna trigger, meaning his trigger rate not only gonna be super important in order to see how much damage will this hero do, but also at the same time by launching his special skill, he can also add a 5% damage decrease. In other words, definitely this hero must be tested very carefully on release day to see what is exactly his proc rate, especially if we're gonna have to compare him with Striker, by the way. And on top, we also have to test his proc rate one more time up Friday to see if River Game has done some adjustment, because again, his proc rate will not just only influence the amount of damage this hero does, but also at the same time you see you can get a higher damage decrease, also depending on the amount of procs you have. So the level 3 exclusive skill is nothing special. All units attack is increased by 30%. The level 5 exclusive skill we also briefly mentioned, so you get one more round of indestructible buff, which is normal nowadays for all these indestructible heroes. And also on top, you're gonna get one more attack. So no longer 3 attacks of 130%, now you're gonna have 4 attacks. And of course, let's briefly go through the level 7 exclusive skill, even though from my perspective and in my opinion, I think the game has to start to give us far better gaming experience in order for us to go back on this topic, which hero is actually worth the level 7 exclusive skill. So from my perspective, yes, I will gonna stick with the level 5 exclusive skill, no question about it. And the level 7 here, it adds an extra 10% indestructible, and also all army units gonna get a 15% HP boost, which sounds interesting. So anyways, beautiful people, as you are used to from this channel, as soon as this hero will be online, I'm gonna have him ASAP a 5 stars and with a level 5 exclusive skill. And of course, we're gonna do a lot of tests versus Striker. Yes, we're gonna do also a few tests versus Mr. Duke. But from this perspective of the newer players, which no longer have access to Striker or Shinji, and some of them actually even missed Duke, this hero is a no-brainer, and you're definitely going to need this hero. For the rest of you guys which have a Striker level 5 or a Shinji level 5 or a Duke level 5, yes indeed, these battle reports which my channel will gonna upload once the hero is in-game will definitely gonna help you a lot. And let's wrap up this video with my expectations regarding this new hero for the army, which by the way I still cannot pronounce that name. Yes, indeed, I still think Striker, even though his proc rate looks kind of lazy right now, still has an absolutely fantastic synergy together with Snake Eyes. So I don't expect that much of a change if you are using Snake Eyes. together with striker. But of course, when it comes down to Neely and Quilly, and especially if you are using Duke in that combination, it's definitely going to be far more interesting. How is the performance of this hero from the level 5 exclusive skill versus Mr. Duke with level 5? So anyways, beautiful people, don't forget to support what supports you back, which is me with this YouTube channel. And we also started with this Twitch channel, by the way. I'm putting the link one more time on the screen, guys. It's super important. If you have time, jump over there. That's one click on this link. And the second click is actually to press on that follow button, which by the way is absolutely free. And it's definitely gonna help me a lot more than you think. So don't forget to support this channel, share it with your friends, and don't forget to see me in the next episode. Ciao guys, and thank you for watching.